Last episode, we worked on the heated floors in the kitchen. We ran the cable and poured the mortar. Unfortunately, this process didn't work. The mortar created air pockets, resulting in cracking. So we broke it up, removed it, and then tried again with self-leveler. While that cured, we moved on to window trim. We painted and installed the upper and lower cabinets, but we needed more space. So we moved on to building a storage shed.
So if you remember a couple videos ago, we had our windows replaced. These are Andersen windows. This is our second house with Andersen windows, and their lifetime warranties didn't cover either, so we had to buy all brand new windows, which I've always just kind of thought Andersen windows had a lifetime warranty. But we paid a lot of money for an Andersen company to come out and install new windows, which they're great. We went with the unfinished pine, and we stained them up to match the rest of the place. We kind of were under the impression we were getting completely new windows from top to bottom here, but they actually didn't replace the sill here or this piece here, and this looks not that nice, and this piece is all scratched up. I mean, it's fine, you're never gonna see it, but you would think they would have replaced this window from top to bottom. They didn't replace this piece of wood either, and what was here before this was from the old windows, which was like a really red stain, and it didn't match the color, so we had to take these off and then rip it on the table saw to get the proper dimension, and now we're going to stain these. It'll look good, but it's just kind of a bummer. You spend all that money to get new windows and there's still a ton of work to be done.
Head for the sun, follow your footsteps, edge of the world, right to your doorstep, home, anywhere you wanna go.
Before we can start working on the trim for the rest of the windows, we got to clear up this space and get these cabinets and that fridge out of here so we have some more room to work. So before we do that, we have to finish up the mudding and taping in the kitchen and bathroom area, and that way we can install the cabinets and lay the floor, and that should free us a ton of space to continue working.
Alright, I just finished putting another layer of mud over some of these spots that needed to be leveled out more. This has got to dry for 24 hours, so I'm going to work on doing the last and final coat of the cabinet paint.
Alright, so we have all of the small windows trimmed out. We have everything cut, sanded, pre-stained, and stained. And this is putting the last bit of polyurethane on over there. So we have to kind of wait for all this stuff to dry before we can hang it. We're also waiting for our mud to dry so we can sand that. So when we come back tomorrow, we'll have a lot of stuff to do, but that's really all we can get done for today, so we are going to head home. Cabinets are screwed together. And us is just looking for studs so we can screw the cabinets to the wall. We just have to be very careful because we have plumbing that runs from here to here and up. So we just got to make sure we avoid that at all costs.
We need to figure out our design, because are we gonna get exactly 3? I don't think so.
Head for the sun, follow your footsteps, edge of the world, right to your doorstep, home, anywhere you wanna go, beyond the stars, out where the sun sets, we'll find the light, and we'll keep it our secret, anywhere you wanna go, down any road, anywhere you wanna go, I'll show you my world, show you lost in my voice when I speak. When the roads cross my steps below me, I don't see nothing but what you've shown me, and I belong with you. When the rain won't stop, you're the shelter I keep. And when the night comes, you're the bed where I sleep. Wherever I go, you go there with me. I belong with you. Yeah, I belong with you. It's what I was born to do. I belong with you. As the seasons change and my bones grow weary.
Alright, we got all the cabinets in. We just got to go back and shim them, get them all perfectly level so they're perfectly flush along this way. Shim them up, screw them together, and it should be good. We got to paint the cabinet faces still, get those painted up, get the doors put back on.
With you, it's what I was born to do. I belong with you. 1,000 miles, a million more. I crawl through fire to your door. All your light will guide me home. I belong with you. And every word from this moment on, take my hand, you can have it all. All your light will guide me home. I belong with you.
We were lucky enough to get some warm mid-March weather, so we decided to take advantage of this and start building our shed. This is a 10 by 12 Heartland shed that we bought from Lowe's, and it took us about 4 days to assemble, from leveling the foundation and installing the shingles. It seemed relatively easy to build considering that we are beginners, but if I could give any advice, it's to use a nail gun for framing. The nails that came with the kit were not that great. We are extremely thankful to have this shed complete. Now we can start moving our tools and building materials from the cabin into the shed. This will help free up a lot of clutter in the cabin and allow us to start the floors in the living room.